Oh, well, I was just experiencing some joint pain, mostly in my fingers and in my elbows from driving my truck. That's really where it gets the most wear and tear on my body.
The ultimate frisbee team, pretty big on that, and it's pretty cool. But like, the tournaments were coming up, and I was experiencing some crazy pains in my fingers.
My joints were hurting in my knees and in my hands.
I've been having some joint pain just from like cheerleading like all the time, captain of the squad, so I do a lot and I'm really busy and super athletic, and so I have pain sometimes.
I was in training for the 5K and I got a joint pain in my pinky toe.
It started off pretty normal. Like at first the drug actually was fixing my fingers and my elbows. Like I didn't feel it at all.
At first it was pretty cool. Like the joint pain started wearing off, and then like, I don't know, like an hour later started itching and stuff.
Yeah, we were both scratching a lot. It was leaving like red rashes from where we were scratching. Not really very cute. People were gonna notice.
Yeah, exactly.
I got some itching on the inside of my knees. I will show you, but it's disgusting.
I was getting itchy in my arms and under my arms. It wasn't too bad though. It was manageable. I preferred the itching over the joint pain.
And then things got a little weird.
Other things started happening.
Okay, so I'm out in my garden, and I'm looking over, and all of a sudden, the plants get big all around me. And then I start running, and it's so fast, and it's so weird, and it's new.
So I'm feeling like I'm remembering a lot of things.
All of a sudden, the world started kind of collapsing around me. Real weird, and then there was these bright lights coming out from where all the buildings used to be, and then new buildings just sprung up where the old buildings were, right?
I went into the bathroom and I fooshed all over the toilet. Fooshing is the vomiting. I didn't know what it was. I figured maybe I had bad Taco Bells the night before.
Like, there were people running around on horses, chickens running around that very straw-thatched houses.
And then I run up a tree, and I got to the top of the tree, and I got down to a branch, and then I turned around.
And it turns out that I was in the year 847.
My stomach was the size of a beach ball. And normally this stuff takes about 9 months, I read, but it happened to me overnight, and by noon the next day I was back in the hospital, laying in bed with my legs apart, and I was having contractions, and the doctor came in, and I had a baby.
And then I realized that I was a squirrel.
And I'm impressing everyone with my fire-breathing.
You went from present day to the past for 2.5 weeks.
And then I went to the future for 2.5 weeks. Several hundred years in the future. I was studied, I was picked apart, I was talked to by history professors asking me all kinds of questions about today. I was some kind of like freak. I was on the cover of Time magazine. I didn't think Time magazine would make it that long.
I'm remembering things that Ronnie's thought, I'm remembering things that my friend Becky has thought, and it's really weirding me out, but so I'm just thinking, just drink through it.
This is little Einstein.
And so there's this guy, and he's like totally mentally hitting on me.
Did I do it?
I had a baby shower. My Mimi and my poo-poo, they were surprised, to say the least, at me having the baby, but they're happy that they finally have the grandchildren.
Would you recommend this drug to any of your friends or family members?
I absolutely would not tell anybody who I knew to take this drug. No way.
Yeah, because I want to go out and run around as a creature all the time. So, yeah.
Omicron. Like, that's
Ada
me.
Lambda Phi.
Well, I've been taking Advil for my joint pains, and that, I mean, it's Advil.